Well, it has been some time since Beer League Bum has posted anything. And frankly, we're getting real sick of the industry's terrible reviews. And the hockey season's almost here. And hiatus. Well, let's see what he's been doing all this time. Anyway, hey, Beer League Bum, we need ya. Holy crap, he's doing a Warrior review? Did they buy this? No, they must have got sent it. I bet you they just complained enough that Warriors started sending him sticks. Jesus. I love the hockey shop as much as the next guy. It's where I buy all my stuff. But now we're doing social media where we're saying the stick is good. Guys, you sell the stick. And we're doing the same thing with the Trigger 9. Dude, you just got it from CCM. Test the blade. We all know the blades are failing all over the place. Oh my God, these guys. Best stick for $100. Dude, you can get Pro Stocks for $100. This thing's like 500 grams. It's terrible. What? Oh, he's posted an FT7 and saying the blade is magic? Dude, have you not been seeing Helicoid blades? What the hell? What's everybody doing in this industry right now? We got the tutorship doing the tracer after 3 minutes of owning it and getting it from Bauer. Yeah, you're gonna really give it a bad review. What the shit? The LX2 Pro is good? Dude, you're a goaltender and you got given it for free. What the shit? Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's doing a video on broken hockey sticks and then continues to talk about how the 9X3 and all the CCMs are fine. I'm blown away. What's been going on the last 4 months? Whoa, hey, what's up? Bad. Like, yeah, you're seeing it, eh? Where you been, man? Like, we need some stuff. Like, we've had releases nonstop. Like, what's going on? Yeah, I know. I've been kind of doing some health stuff and getting back in it, playing some ball, you know, keeping the impact down and all that. But after watching some of this stuff, I think I'm going to come back. Like, hiatus. I start tonight at 9 o'clock. I've been off for 4 months. Thank God. You get out there, bum. You do it. Let's crush it. What's coming up first? What do we got? What do we got? FT7? Let's roll it. Come on. Crush it. Yeah, I guess I might as well do the FT7. It's a stick I got. I got a couple other things going on already. Just getting ready for the comeback here, but I mean, the blades are kind of trash, so we'll get into that in the review. But sure, FT7, why not? Good, man. I'm glad the season's starting. Like, you got stuff to do. Like, get out there and do it. So let me get this straight. In 4 months, we've got goalies giving LX2 Pros good reviews. We've got CCM sticks breaking harder than Raygon at the Olympics. We've got hockey tutorship talking about sticks that break yet continue to give sticks good reviews because they just can't actually say what they mean because they're biting the hands that feed them. And let me get this straight. We've got actual social media with the hockey shop posting stick reviews when they sell sticks. This is interesting. You know what? Fuck it. I'm back. What's going on, you guys? It has been a minute. I have not posted a video in months. I've taken some time off, just get my head straight, get back to relaunching the channel, and I'm back with the first review in a while, and we're gonna do the FT7 Pro, and today I'm gonna test if my CCM blade durability video was right, and CCM brought us a crappy Helicoid blade, or is it gonna survive Boomer's testing. Beer League Bum Hockey, we're back. Stick around. I'm surprised it didn't break after that first shot and goal. Not quite. I don't think it broke there either. Oh man, that's a lot of shots. I don't know if it's gonna hold. Come on, Helicoid. How was that one? Oh, nope, it's broken. See guys, here's the problem with the helicoid is that it cracks right here across the blade. And then what ends up happening is it just keeps splitting up. So there's your first little stress crack there. Bam, see that? It'll just split right away completely. So I'm playing tonight at 9 o'clock. This has been filmed over the course of a few games. And actually, when I got this in a few months ago, I haven't really used it up until this point. So it'll probably just break tonight completely, and she's toast. So here's the thing, guys. The helicoid blade has been the same across the board since the AS6, which was just trash. It broke very quickly. The Ghost was kind of the first retail approach for CCM, dropping these soft feel blades. The helicoid across the board is exactly the same. Manufacturing is 18 months to 2 years in advance, especially when you're coming from like China, Mexico, etc. I work in manufacturing. I'm a general manager at a manufacturing plant. This stuff is planned so far in advance. They cannot change it. The helicoid was planned to be across the board and be CCM soft feel, but apparently it's just not a strong performer in terms of durability. So what's happening is you've got the helicoid dropping on every one of these lines and breaking across the board. It's not good. It puts CCM in a bad spot. And a long time ago, I told you guys that they would fall out of the top spot because of this, and it's true. So all of their sticks right now, as you can see, Trigger 9, etc., is having the helicoid. I don't know when it's going to change, and I don't know when they're going to update it, but for now, my best advice is to avoid. I did film this review, but the stick ended up breaking, so I have a big crack across it. I can't use it anymore, but I do have a review coming out on CCM blades next on repairing them. However, I'll give you the quick rundown anyway.
All right, let's just take some slappers because that's when the blade seems to have the biggest challenge. So we'll just run through a bunch. We won't put them all on camera, but let's do a few to see how it goes. I mean, as usual, the jet speed has lots of power. But we'll see how the blade holds up. So we all have seen jet speeds evolve kind of since the FT3, but I've never really talked about what this stick is for the player. And personally, this stick is built for a power shooter that uses snapshots and slap shots basically all the time. It's really not a wrist shot stick. And the reason is because it's a really stiff load. When you're shooting like this, that style of shot, it's a very stiff load, so it's perfect for that. Kind of an old school shooter like me. Taking that little up here type of shot and letting it go like that. It is not built, in my opinion, for a player that is shooting with a big drag from here, coming in and releasing. I don't think it's that good of a stick for this. Missed a shot there, but it's just too stiff to load at a 75 flex. So if you're the type of player that shoots kind of like me, big slap shots, little snapshots, that's who this stick is built for. Okay, as I was just talking about, the stick is built for a snapshot shooter with this style of shot. That's really what it excels at. So we'll run through a few of those. As you can see, that's the shot. Kind of half clapper, old school snapshot, like that. Was that just 3 bars in a row? Damn. This stick with snapshots is money. It's honestly one of the best sticks for this style of shooting, and it's really not beat because of the bow and arrow style of that type of shot. And it honestly doesn't matter if it's off leg or old school style shooting like that, it's amazing. So despite it not being the best wrist shot style stick, you know, dragging style wrist shots, it's still probably the best shooting stick on the market with the hybrid up there with the Sherwood TMP. However, we'll see how it holds up over the course of this review. with shooting. Good Lord, can this thing shoot though? Holy cow. All right, let's talk release. The release on the jet speeds is love or hate, I think, for a lot of people. And the reason is because of the stiffness of the profile. When you're releasing on the slappers and the snapshots, it's pretty hard to beat. Especially when you're coming down the wing and you just take that style of shot. It's very difficult to beat. I mean, look at that. Now, release for somebody who's been using a trigger, a hyperlight, you know, wreckers, that style of shooting, this is not gonna feel that great. You're not gonna feel like you released that with a low kick stick. And I think that's the point. I think the point is power and release when you put a lot into these sticks. So if you're thinking release with zero wind up, and that's like a lot of the kids these days shooting from here with literally nothing to the shot, it's not gonna be ideal. It's too stiff, the profile's too stiff. But if you're thinking release like me, where you're old school, you know, the blade is way behind the puck, etc., you're gonna love this stick for that style of release. Again, don't pick this stick up if you're that style of release type of guy. Hyperlights, triggers, and other low kick sticks are much better for that. So I know what they were going for with this blade. You can hear it. It sounds a lot like wood. Every time you touch the puck, it's got like a wood style hit to it. And I'm just trying to get that feel for you guys so you can hear it. But that's what the Helicoid was trying to go for. Now, the early generations of it, and the AS6, and the Ghost was not a Helicoid, but it had the same kind of idea, is CCM soft blades, which are meant for stick handling. They feel like wood. They have a very clunky sound to them. That's what they were going for here. So the puck feel is great, but the longevity is kind of much to be desired. So we'll see how it kind of holds up here over the course of this review.
Why is CCM chasing puck feel so much? Is it because people like hockey reviews just talk about it nonstop because apparently they aren't good enough to feel the blade and puck? I just don't understand. And by pushing the limits of puck feel, you end up with blades that crack and break. So I don't really understand the logic here. You can find a happy medium. So does puck feel really matter on this stick if the blade keeps breaking? No, not really. So I think CCM needs to find a different direction.
So we finished the individual testing, a lot of shots, tried to work the stick as best I could. So far, so 2 games and just the testing, the blade is still solid for the Helicoid. Have they made improvements here? I don't know that 100%. We will finish the review with a couple more games. So this could turn into, I interrupt this at the house with a broken blade, or I confirm that yes, it is good. Now, if the blade survives, and that's a big if, the stick plays like an FT6. I do feel that it is stiffer, but that might be just because I was rocking a 70 that was a little bit shorter in my FT6 that I recently broke. This is a 75, and I kept this only, I think it was an inch shorter than the full stock of CCM. But it does feel a bit stiffer. And we'll talk about all the grip and stuff. You'll see that through the video at home, in between the shooting, etc. So for now, signing off, and I'll give you the final rating at the house.
So what's the verdict on CCM's current Helicoid obsession with the FT7 release, the AS6, the Trigger 9, and then I'm gonna guess the AS7, but we'll see. I'm hoping that the Vision, which is the Ghost replacement, does not have Helicoid, but I have not seen a leaked picture of it, so I'm not sure. Here's the interesting thing. Buyer beware with CCM sticks. Look, you can take Hockey Tutorship's advice. You can take Hockey Review's advice and buy these sticks. But based on my experience and what I'm seeing online, is the Helicoid is very unreliable. So buyer beware. $400, your choice. Interesting enough, I have a repaired Ghost, so you can see that. That's going to be actually the next video. And my final thoughts actually on the FT7, which has a crack in the blade and I haven't used now since that review, is the Ghost is actually a very different kick point. Probably from the shaft, I'm guessing. But this thing absolutely rocks wrist shots. I've been using this in a no slap shot league. Very easy to load, not stiff at all. In comparison to the FT7, both are 75 flex, by the way, and both are exactly the same height. The Ghost is a different style of hybrid for sure. And so just something to keep in mind, if you were using a Ghost, FT7 is going to be much, much stiffer and feel quite a bit different. More FT6, 7, and 5 as opposed to the Ghost, which in my opinion feels more kind of like the TMP Pro. So interesting enough. Buyer beware. You can take my advice, don't take my advice. Complain, bitch that I'm just crapping all over CCM, but the end result is I'm not biased. I bought these sticks. I'm pissed. This is almost $500 a stick with Canadian tax in there, and I've got 2 broken blades. See you next time. Hey, stop it.